All right. So today I want to try out two games that I got today. So one of them being Somber Echo and the other one being Darkest Dungeon 2. So I'm going to try them in the FX core first. So let's start with Somber Echoes. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try. So it's a DirectX 12 game, so we need to remember that. And then Darkest Dungeon 2. And this one is a mono bleeding edge game, so we need to remember that as well. All right, so I thought I'd test them out in WInlator, Just Bionic first. We could try it in the FX core and maybe Proton, and then if everything goes well or doesn't go well, I was thinking about testing it in MiceWine as well. So let's look for Somber Echoes first. So let's set this up. Let's use kind of special driver that PB69 put out for effects, and we need to switch this to VKD 3D, and I like to pick the newest one, 214.1, to help us out here. I'm gonna add my audio fix just in case, and we are gonna set up with the nightly from a couple days ago. We'll just leave everything else default. Well, let's just see if this loads at all. Let me check the task manager here. Well, no, it says it's loading, so let's just wait. See if we can actually get something on the screen. Oh, here we go. I think I might need to turn my fan up for this one. Let's turn my fan up as high as I can. I feel like this one might make my device a little hot. Let's see how long this takes to compile shaders here. So I just recently saw, I think, Fighting Cowboy play this game, and it looked pretty cool. It looks right up my alley, kind of those side view, sorry, Metrovania maybe. But I don't know if WinLater on a Odin2 will be able to run it with any kind of decent frame rate. So we're gonna wait and see. Well, we're still loading, so that's a good sign. This is the worst part about testing. This is all the stuff that I cut out when I make my videos, so you don't see the loading sometimes. This one's going not too bad, considering the size of the game. So we will just have to wait and see. Oh, there we go. We're picking up speed now. All right, almost in. Let's see if we can actually play this game that recognizes controllers and actually loads. Alright, it recognizes my controller so far. Alright, let's look at some options here. Yeah, rendering and resolution. We might want to try our Steam Deck. Let's see if that makes any difference. VSync off. FPS limiter, let's limit this to 60. Just in case. Feel like we'll maybe get more. Yeah, medium quality, everything else. Everything else looks good. Alright, let's start. So far, so good.
And so it came to be. Adrestia, the unstoppable, would walk these halls once more. To reason with her once beloved twin she had returned, after long years of absence. Harmonia, the matriarch, a revered and feared leader, had been conspiring against the Fear and Nyx, those who opposed her set. The ship was on the verge of civil war, between her worshippers and those who called her a blasphemer, by duty bound, but also love. Adrestia returned, the bloodshed to avert. Behind closed doors the sisters met. Bystanders waited in silent tension. But the catastrophe that came next, no one could have predicted. The massive doors blew off their hinges. Decay and erosion followed. Adrestia herself was violently expelled into the void. And while she fell, the horrid screams of the insect kept ringing in her ears. The terminal fall came to an end. Abrupt, relentless, visceral. Her mind faded into the darkest darks. Oblivion swept over her, rigid and unrelenting, like the soaring tide.
Alright, so far everything's going pretty good. Let's see if we can get into this game and actually have some decent frame rate. That for DirectX 12, sometimes it can be a little rough. But I think since this game was made for the Steam Deck, or not made for the Steam Deck, but is optimized for the Steam Deck, it should work pretty well. Okay, controls work. So far, I like the look of the game too. Looks really good on my Odin. Oh, get out of the water.
The voice is heard.
Why can't we catch that? Ah! Just keep jumping into the water. There we go. At least it's giving me a little bit of grace right now while I learn the controls. Reminds me a little bit of Mandragora, actually, the way it looks.
Groaning and sighing, awakened from the slumber deep. This place of oblivion and shadows reacted to her newfound awareness.
Ah, come on. There we go. Man, these jumps. Nick's shield. Adrestra can defend herself against enemy attacks. Hold LB to negate damage for incoming enemy attacks. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
She had no recollection of this place, and how she even got there. The last thing carved in hazy memory.
Nice. That was nice. Oh. We got killed. We got killed. So the gameplay is really nice on my Odin2. But I do feel it heating up, of course. Might be able to turn down the settings a little bit more. I don't know if the Steam Deck settings are low enough. Maybe we just go to low, but even at medium right now, it looks pretty good. I'm just not very good, but that's okay. It's a lot easier when I don't have an enemy chasing me. So I can only imagine how the rest of this game is going to play for me. I still have my LB? Okay, cool. Whoa. That's not okay. Just breaks my shield. Oh, ah. All right. There we go. On to the next. On to the next part. Okay, what is this? What's going on here? Got issues. Issues on YouTube, but no issues on my OBS for bandwidth. All right. I don't know. Let me know if it's stuttering at all. I'm getting an error, but my OBS is saying that everything's fine. So I'm not sure which one's telling me the truth. All right. So yeah, let's see. Temperature-wise, yeah, we're pushing pretty high here. I mean, I have my fan almost maxed out, and I can feel it getting hot. So, um, let's just take it down a little bit more, unfortunately. And yeah, let's leave it there and see if that helps at all.
A jarring contrast from before. This place was so familiar. The bustling marketplace on the Atromitos. She almost felt at home. This was a dream. That much was clear. A frayed and distant memory. There she was. Harmonia, still a child. Her vision of a secret place. Sharing in excitement.
Yeah, even at low, it looks pretty good. Still getting okay frame rate. Not amazing, but okay. Playable. Actually, I think I'm going to turn my fan up even more here. Can I? If I go to high performance mode, let's go, yeah, almost max this buddy out. It's feeling warm. Yeah, we're at 80. Not sure I can play this game much more at those temperatures, especially. not in an air-conditioned room right now. I just have a fan blowing, so it can be a little hot. But, okay, I'll play a couple more minutes. If I feel it too hot, I'll stop. But I got my fan blasting away right now. Ah. There we go. The jumps are a little much. Oh, I can look down. Okay, look around. Nice. Oh, maybe the Steam Deck setting. Let's take off the Steam Deck setting. See if that's... Oh, it's the Steam Deck mode. Um, oh, takes it off if I change the VSync. Okay. Take this to low. Do we have anything over? No, just low. Okay. Let's take it to 20, yeah, 720p. That's what I'm running at anyway. See if that helps at all. Oh, we got some more frame rate. Oh, that's nice. That's our temperature. Yeah, we're still high. All right.
Her grip tightened around the weathered hilt. Her combat instinct writhed. If this forsaken place wanted to keep her as a prisoner, her blade it would now taste.
All right. Weathered but trusty blade. How do I attack? My shield. Ah, X. Okay. Okay. Make an attack up. Nice. Oh, much easier to deal with when I actually have a weapon I can attack them with. Yeah, so if I set it to 720p, I get much better. Well, not much better. A little bit better frame rate, but it's more in the 30s, which is nice. I mean, 60 is always better, but for this new of a game on this kind of hardware, this is pretty good. Ugh, can I make that jump? There we go. Oh, I gotta get right to the edge. I understand. I understand. All right. That's still pretty hot. All right, let me just get to maybe another area where I'm just gonna save, and then we'll try Darkest Dungeon. I'm surprised that this plays so well.
The day they came of age. And that was a tradition, a prophecy of what their future held. They saw together. Their innocence left behind that day. The prophecy, horrendous. With an empty gaze, the oracle decreed. Harmonia's golden thread of life. Alestia would sever.
Weird hand-looking things are a little much. All right. Oh, downward, okay. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff going on the screen, but just in general, it doesn't seem like it should be that taxing on my system, but it is. Guess I need the DirectX 12. Like I said, the compatibility layer for that is not amazing. Oh, I think we got a boss, if I remember correctly here, from what I watched earlier. So maybe we'll... Ooh, hello. Alright, maybe we'll finish this one and then we'll end it for this one. Okay. Hard Nick shield can be instantly willed into existence to protect against attacks. LB to continue, press LB to parry incoming. Oh, parry, nice, okay. No, that was not a parry. Not even close to parrying at all. Alright. Let's try it again. Okay, I got you. Ugh, I am absolutely horrendous, apparently. Yep, I am not fast enough for this. Not even close. Alright. We got this. We got this. There we go. Nice. There we go. Our parries work now. Nope, except for that one. Nope, that one either. There we go. Ah! Facing the wrong direction. Alright, one last try. Got the parries to work, I just gotta face the right way. Yes, I understand. Ah, I let go. Can I see how much health I'm dealing? No. Oh. Not good at parrying, but good at doing damage. Or taking damage as well. Ugh. Ah, I feel like I was close on that one. I feel like I was close. Alright, I can't give up. I gotta beat this one, and then I'll switch over. It's good gameplay footage, though. I might have to test this game on a few different emulators if it works here. Ah. Ugh, too slow. Too slow. Too slow. There we go. Ah. Just starting to get the hang of it. Maybe. How's our temperature doing? Oh, we don't. What? Below 80. Not so bad. But I've had to turn my fan up to max, so just keep that in mind if you want to test this game. Ah, missed. There we go. Ah, missed again. Those side ones keep getting messed up. Oh no, come on. Come on. Oh. Alright, I should probably give up. This is just not good. Not good gameplay to watch. I faced the wrong direction on that one. Oh, get too greedy. Oh, hey! We did it! Alright. We're gonna save for us? Yes, okay. Let's get out of here. Not sure where we are right now. Alright, let's inspect one thing. Our childhood home. Okay. Alright. It's saving. And we're gonna switch over to Darkest Dungeon 2 to see if that works. That was fun and surprising that it actually worked. So, Somber Echoes does work. Plays pretty well, but you gotta make sure you have active cooling on your device. Or a very powerful device, one or the other. HN2, you need to make sure you have active cooling. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's turn our fan down a little bit. Let's keep on sport. I'm still running a little hot right now. Well, not too bad. Alright, so Darkest Dungeon 2. We're going to try it in the FX core, but I'm not sure that it will work because it is a Unity game. So those are really hit or miss. Let's run the newest DXVK. Let's add our audio environmental variable because it's just what I do. And let's see here. Let's pick the newest nightly. Leave everything else the way it is default for now. Let's give it a try. So this is WInlator Just Bionic in the test I'm using here. Oh, so far so good. But a lot of these games crash before you get to the menu. Wait and see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's just keep all this. Oh, I need to use the mouse. I don't particularly want any analytics. Okay. Oh. Do we not have controller on this one? I didn't check to see if a controller actually worked on this. Face your failures in the original Darkest Dungeon 2 game mode. Defend vulnerable. Okay, let's just try the original one. I'm not sure if I need a controller or just the mouse for this one. Hold space to skip. Oh, no. Alright, let's put on RTS. Let's see if this does anything. didn't even think about checking to see whether this had a controller, native controller built in.
Ruin has found you at last. My protege, my friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid.
Says it has controller support.
Take this.
It's not recognizing my controller.
The very last of it. It is yours now. You were
Okay,
bold once.
that's interesting.
Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the darkest dungeon.
Wonder why I'm not getting my controller recognized.
You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
Alright, I'm gonna use on-screen controls. This could be annoying. Let's see how it goes. Okay, yep, on-screen controls it is.
I know fairly well. I glimpsed it looking at the ragged edges of your mind.
Game plays pretty well. Got 60 frames per second right now.
The veins of the world. And I trembled at its terrible reverberations.
Just annoyed that I can't use my controller.
The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light, and welcome what help may come.
Okay. What am I doing here? I'm waiting. Oh. Oh, my mistake. The stagecoach view, the party creation, rank specialties. Go with the stagecoach. Okay, stagecoach is your carriage, coffin, confessional. Press up once to order the stagecoach forward, press down to halt it. Okay, that's pretty easy. Stagecoach view, press Z. I don't have Z on my screen right now, damn it. To bring up the stagecoach view. Okay, is there like... Yeah, it's fine. Crossroads. Drag or double. Hero portraits to assemble your party. Okay. It's best to select a mixture of front and back rank heroes. Gold circles tell which rank of the hero is positioned. Okay. I gotcha. Where am I going here? Okay. Highwayman. Okay. Rank. Target. Man at Arms. Duelist. Okay. Abomination. The Crusader. Right, definitely. I like the highwayman.
Hunted, harried,
I like this guy.
seeking to outpace the past.
Grave robber? Sure.
Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Okay, let's go with the duelist. Okay.
Perfection glints wicked along the rapier's edge.
Let's see what happens here. Can I go? No? Change path. No, I'm okay with that. Oops. No loadouts. Okay. Actually, let's go with random party.
Is this fearlessness?
Seems good enough for me. Alright. What am I missing here? Never played this game before. Okay, see his attacks. And heals. Okay. Good enough. Let's go. Where are we supposed to go? Alright, can't. What am I missing here? No. Mile out only.
Let us suffer the pitiless whim of chance then.
Alright, I'm confused here. Okay. Oh. Take the controller off here for a second. It's confusing me. I had an issue sometimes when I disable this. Oh, okay, we're still good. Okay, I don't see anything other than this button right here, which doesn't seem to want to do anything, so I'm missing something. Yeah, I definitely need 4 people.
Avarice slips unseen into the catacombs of the mind.
Okay. I seem to be missing something on how to proceed. It says embark. I click, nothing happens. Okay. That's not necessarily a good thing. Alright, maybe it's just an issue with me. Alright, I'm gonna try this in Xbox x86. Let's see if maybe, I don't know if that was an issue with me not knowing what to do, or was that an issue with the game not letting me go where I want to. Let's see, do we have another? No. Okay, let's just launch off this exe here. All right, exit. That was strange. That was very strange. Okay, very, very strange. All right, let's keep almost everything the same here. Add my sound variable. Here, we're going to use, I have a mono bleeding edge preset already set up. Make sure that's aggressive. And enable X input. It says it should work. All right, let's try it in Proton x86. Box 64, I guess. See if that works at all. All right, well, it's loading, which is nice. Nope. All right. Still no controller, though. Something going on. We'll just continue the same thing we were just doing. Because I have the AJ's prefix, so it just carries over my saves. But it's a little annoying, because I'm not sure what was happening there a second ago.
The crossroads. A beacon
All right.
for the
Yep.
broken and the battered.
I know that now. Okay, just give me a random group. Don't care what it is. What am I missing here? Am I missing something? Someone's going to say in the comments that you're supposed to do something that I'm not aware of whenever I finish this. But right now, this is really annoying. So I don't know where to go or what to do. I have my group. It says embark. That seems like it would be the click to start this. And all I hear is nothing. That's just her loadout. Oh, here we go. No, the magpies? That's where I want to go. Nothing. I have absolutely no control for some reason. Enter, enter, enter. Some sort of, there we go, at least I can get to options here. Controls. Oh, I do have gamepad. Okay. Well, maybe. Let me turn off this. Maybe I have gamepad. No. graphics. Let's turn off VSync. Graphics quality high is fine. This is fine. All fine. Just would love to go. Okay. That didn't do anything. It says navigate. Use the L. I'm trying. The issue here? No. Xbox controller? No. Nothing seems to work. That's unfortunate. Oh, my frame rate's dropping off there. Okay. Alright. Well, that is annoying. I'll have to dig into that a little bit more. Okay. Let's, like I said, I wanted to try MiceWine, but I'm not going to try everything. Let's just try MiceWine with Darkest Dungeon there. Maybe we can get a better controller. Maybe it'll actually pick up the controller. Pablo's done a lot of work on the controller instances inside. Oh, didn't show up. MiceWine. So maybe it will work here. All right, let's go. If I check, is it? I think it's DirectX 11. Just double check a couple things here. Just looking on PC Gaming Wiki. 64-bit. Oh, DirectX 10. So yeah, it should be fine. It says controller support, full controller support. X input controllers, which is what I have. Should work. Okay. Anyway, let's just set this up. We're going to keep everything else default for right now. And let's just see if it'll actually load using MiceWine this time. Are we actually loading? No. Okay. I think we have to use. I think I have a mono bleeding edge, yeah. For this one as well. Let's see if that helps this load up. Anything loading this time? No. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Why are you not loading? Let's try. Had some issues with Adreno tools or wrappers in MiceWine since the 4.0 update. So we'll try it, but I don't suspect it'll work. Yeah, not loading. What is the error message? That's one thing about MiceWine. All right, let's try the compatibility preset. Sometimes that works for these. I just copied this from WinLator and put it into MiceWine. Maybe it'll work. Maybe. Well, I had a similar issue with Every Day We Fight, where the controls work to a point and then they just stop working. I tested it on my laptop and I was doing the right thing. It's just it wasn't going through or something was crashing, I guess. Do we have anything here? No. Why are we only getting the window handler? Just keeps wanting break off our box issue for using native wrapped. Maybe it's the wrapper again. Let me use compatibility, but we're going to change the driver to something built in. Usually that will work, but everything else fails for now. Hopefully Pablo's fixing this. Anyway, trying to run Darkest Dungeon 2 in, oh, maybe not, in MiceWine. Yeah, that just crashed altogether. Same issue. So it worked in WinLater, but only to a point. It stopped working once we tried to actually play the game. I couldn't get past the character or my group selection. Let's just change the driver here. Try again. It'll crash this time, but we're not loading anything. All right, let's try the bleeding mono one again, but with that new graphics driver. But right now I'm not super impressed with MiceWine. Doesn't seem to be working. I'm hoping Pablo will come up with some new updates soon, because 4.0 seems to be broken, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Same error. Alright, I'm going to try. Let's use an old DXVK. Since this is DirectX 10, we might be able to get away with 1.10.3 on this one in MiceOne, since it's a little bit different than WinLater and how it emulates. But I don't suspect. No, we're not getting anything. It's not even. If it is trying to load, it just loads and crashes right away. Nothing here is jumping out at me. Tell me what's going on. Not that I know how to read all of that stuff, but sometimes you can see something that kind of indicates something. It just kind of shows you a little bit about what's going on. I don't know. Try one more. Maybe the virtual desktop. Let's try. I know I shouldn't switch multiple things, but let's just try that, and then I'll turn off the virtual desktop and see if it works. So right now it just keeps crashing instantly. All right, it's still working right now. Let me see in the task manager. Is there anything there? Yes, okay, we got some stuff in the task manager, but not our game. Just the virtual desktop. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's go back to a newer DXVK. Leave the virtual desktop. Let's try 2.3.1. It's kind of a good middle ground for testing. Not looking good. Nope, don't even have our game. What's going on in the log? Same thing, just stuck. Stuck at the graphics driver, I think. So I can try the prop driver, but it almost never works. The turnip drivers are so much better on the Odin2. For me, my Odin2 Mini, but they're way better than the prop drivers. Yeah, I don't think we have anything. No game, nothing. Doesn't seem to want to start at all. Let's turn off this. Give it one more try, and then I'm just going to give up on it for now. dig into it deeper. Yeah, it's not working. All right, so that one's not working. Since it's not working, let's try Somber Echoes in MiceWine just to check it out and see if it's okay. If anyone's interested in another MiceWine tutorial, I may make another one for the newest version, but I'd like to wait till we get a couple more updates to make sure that everything is actually working, because right now things are a little bit broken. But if anyone's interested, you can leave a comment or put a like on this video. That'll kind of give me an indication that you might be interested in what I'm doing here, because I have no problem making the tutorial. The last one I did, I made it with an AI voice, so it's not the greatest. But I would go maybe do a couple of them, couple different series, like a basic one again on the new version with some of the new features, and then maybe a more advanced version looking at some of the other features inside, like creating your own Box 64 presets, importing your drivers for and yeah, just things like that. Anyway, let's see if this one loads. Let's check our task manager. Oh, it just crashed. Okay. Let's figure that one out now. The default sometimes doesn't work. Let's try compatibility for the Box 64. Everything else should be good. Should be good. Anyway, this is Somber Echoes on MiceWine. This game played really well on WInlator Just Bionic, but it heats up your system, so make sure you got a fan. But MiceWine, it seems to be struggling with this one right now. Yeah, just crashed again. What is going on tonight? All right, let me restart MiceWine here one more time. Usually doesn't perform like this. I think I have a performance preset. Yeah, I have a performance preset. So let's try that one, see if that works. Otherwise, I think that'll probably be the end of this stream. So WinLayer Bionic worked really well. We got into Darkest Dungeon 2, but we couldn't get into the game, unfortunately. So it let me load up, let me pick my party, but then I couldn't embark. Oh, here we go, we're starting to load up. Somber Echoes played perfectly. That was not an issue on WinLayer Bionic, and now we're just testing Somber Echoes again on, here we go, on MiceWine 4.0. So it's going to take a little while for the shaders to compile, so let's just wait it out and we'll give it a test. I'm surprised how well this game actually plays, considering it's brand new, but must be well well coded, well optimized for these kind of machines. It does have a Steam Deck preset, which is nice. So it's meant for a handheld, where Darkest Dungeon 2, even though it says it recognizes controllers or should have controller support, my controller does not seem to work right now. Maybe Coffin Colors with his new controller mod coming out soon, maybe next month, will help with that in WinLater, and then maybe Pablo can copy it over to MiceWine. But right now it's struggling a little bit. Just wait for these shaders to compile and we'll see how it performs in MiceWine. I said I might make a video on this one in the next week or two, testing it in maybe even WinLater 10.1. Still waiting for a hotfix for that one as well. I have some controller issues and some other issues in that in WinLater 10.1 as well. And then GameHub, I'm just really disappointed with GameHub right now. I'm more interested in the mods to GameHub, where we don't have to use all the tracking and things like that. But the performance since 4.0 or even 4.1, the performance has been awful, really bad. 3 was good. I think 2 actually was the best, but I'm not sure what they did exactly. But the newest GameHub version just, I don't like using it anymore. It doesn't perform as well as it used to. All right, we almost got all our shaders here. We can try the game out. I might have to turn my fan up again. See if our controller works. Yep, no problem. Yeah, let's just check here. Okay, it saved all my settings from WInlator. So let's just, yep, there's my save game. So let's just carry on and see how it performs. So this is MiceWine playing Somber Echoes. Oh, really? I totally beat this guy. Ugh. Alright, I already beat this guy, but let's beat him again, I guess. So annoying. Maybe I'll beat him again, maybe not. Ugh. The side attacks are what get me every time. Yeah, the side attacks get me every time. I thought I wouldn't have to deal with this again. I already beat it. Stupid save file. Didn't save properly. I know. I'm awful at parrying. And there we go. Alright, I gotta make sure I face the right way. There we go. Oh, slow, too slow. Nope, just missed. There we go. Oh. Ah, damn it. Ugh. Almost dead. Almost dead. I need those little crystals. There we go. Get out of here. Oh, I realized the circle in the back is not rendering properly. So that's a little downside for MiceWine. I didn't realize that till right now. In WinLater, there's like a portal in the back. It's not there in MiceWine. There you go. Alright. I already inspected this. Yep. Maybe. It'll save here.
It was the day she made the choice to leave Atronos, her former life, her sister, far behind. Anonia had now evolved to incoherent rumblings, visions declared of promised greatness.
How hot are we running here? Yeah, okay. I gotta turn my fan up again. There we go. Oops. Okay.
Pulsing with anticipation, the voices expressed their rumor. Salvation now was within reach.
So I think with the graphics driver, it's having some issues rendering everything properly, unfortunately. So hopefully Pablo can fix the Adreno tools, or like how to install the turnip drivers in MiceWine so that they work properly. Oh, that's not good. Because it's saving. I don't believe it. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah. Dead instantly. That's no good. That's where I've saved. Alright. At least I have full crystal energy or whatever that is. Ah, damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Alright. Ah. jump and fall. Okay. And now we gotta deal with monsters. Where are the monsters? Where'd they go? There's one.
As a wind strength closer to it, the smallest of sparks appeared, and when to a pulsing beacon it grew, the voices, hesitant, sounded once again. Emerged from the beacon commanded, and used its power to escape this place forever.
There we go. Can I get to it? Jump toward the light and press LT. Oh, nice. Aiming up. Oh. Nice. Okay. Very cool. Whoa, what is that?
The light ever burning, Ether himself, the beginning of all, then spoke. Time was of the essence still, and with his gift, she could now climb the once glorious hall. Many an innocent soul had met its tragic end, and many more would follow, unless the plan Harmonia pursued was quashed once and for all.
Oh, here we go. Alright. Pan map. Okay. Face Harmonia. Okay. This is where I'm at. Alright. Alright. Oh. Destro has the power to manifest ether lanterns at any location. Recharge her ether core by landing on the ground. Press LT to manifest the ether lantern. Aim L and press A. Okay. Don't forget to jump first by pressing A. At the jump's peak, press LT. Oh, okay. I could do with this. Okay, interesting. There we go. Well, this is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, jump, hit LT. There we go. Okay. Oh, did I miss some stuff over there? No. Okay. This is just boring to play as I learn this new mechanic. There we go. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Nope, not there yet. Oh. Jump first. There we go. Anything in here? No. Huh. Oh, now we can get some of that stuff. Okay. Maybe. What's this? Oh. Okay, I have no idea what that is, but cool. Oh. Well, we're getting the same, basically the same frame rate in Somber Echoes and MiceWine as we did in WInlator. It's just that there appears to be some minor graphical issues in MiceWine compared to WInlator. But if you didn't know that they were there, then I don't think you'd really pay attention. I like the soundtrack for this game. It's very nice. Very relaxing, considering. Oh, there's some more crystals. Whatever those are. Am I supposed to be up here? No, it's supposed to be on the other side. Where am I supposed to be? This is an interesting mechanic. Just kind of set yourself up for perfect jumps, which is nice, because I am awful at this kind of stuff.
The brightest of flashes, and the thundering voice, were all that welcomed her after the perilous climb.
So Somber Echoes plays decently on MiceWine. Not amazing, but decent.
Relentless, shoved her back and down again, forcing her into a spiraling fall.
Like I said, just some minor graphics issues because there's issues with the Odin tools in MiceWine right now. But gameplay is good. And what is this?
Eternal Nyx, goddess of the night, offer the stern direction to reach the all-powerful Harmonia once more. Through the forsaken vessel she had to delve. The gift of Nyx had been bestowed. It clad her in sturdy armor, but it, alone, was not enough to see her through this mission.
All these giant faces keep dying. Oh. Yeah, that seems about right. Ah, here we go. All right. Enhancement. Gladius. Zap skill. Nyx shield. Launch shield. Gladius. Okay. I don't think I can enhance anything. Let's just rest. Save the game, and then I'm gonna... I hope it saved the game. I'm gonna call it quits here. So, I would definitely play this game. If you were wanting to play Somber Echoes, I would play it in WinLator Just Bionic right now, but make sure you have an active cooler on your device, because it does get quite warm. at least right now. Maybe in the future with some better translation, maybe if VKD 3D gets a little bit better, it might help be a little bit more, give you a little bit better performance, sorry. So a little more optimized. That was at low settings. It's still, it cools down quick, but it was pushing 80, 78, 80 degrees Celsius. All right. With that, I think I'm going to end this stream. So that was WinLator Bionic and uh, MiceWine 4.0 playing Somber Echoes. So both emulators were able to play Somber Echoes fairly well. Just a few graphical issues in MiceWine, but overall it's still playable. I would recommend playing it in WinLator Just Bionic using FEX, the FEX core. That worked really well. And Darkest Dungeon did not load in MiceWine. However, it did load in WinLator, but the controller didn't work. And I couldn't get past the game play stage. I could pick my party, but I couldn't actually play the game. So that's kind of annoying. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end this. Thank you, everyone who paid attention. If you like this kind of stuff, please, 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 I hate to beg, it's not who I am, but if you could like the video, that would spread it to other people. And if you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe. That would help me out a lot as well. But I really want people to start liking the videos a little bit more so we can, I need to see who my people are. If there's anyone out there who actually enjoys these kinds of things and can give me some feedback on what they'd like to see. Anyway, thank you very much for checking.